Guys, we're finally here. Vampire Survivors. We're going for the death run. At this stage, chuck on everything. As I say, we're a video behind because they changed it in the patch. I've just done a quick run to make sure that we can indeed we're where we need to be. So you need that yellow sign that we got, which allows now 4 more. It's 4 but 2. You'll see in game more items to spawn on the map. And now what this allows us to do is, rather than just doing sort of a glitch, we can play the game sort of fairly now. And go from there. So for this, you can choose any character that you want. There are ones that sort of offer you better starts, because you're looking for 2 things. You're looking for the Laurel or the Lancet, ideally both. So choose a character that you're either extremely confident with, somebody that you just want a bit of fun with. It really doesn't matter. As long as you've got sort of a good weapon to go with, because you're going to want to be doing damage. So I'm going to go with, I wouldn't go with Christine with the, what do you call it, Papaya. I do need to level, but I'm not going to. Portal we've done. Let's just go with Pugnala. So you don't have to have, so we're going to the library, you want Arcanas on. You don't have to have Hyper on. It does help with leveling. Then you want to start. We should, if you followed my video and you used Pugnala and you got to level 99, you should use Gemini, which we will be using later, but not till later. I would say at the start, go with Awake, just in case you make any mistakes. Okay, so we'll start with that. So straight away, you'll notice there's new items on the map now. So we've got the book, anyway, which we always had, on the left. We've got the mask on the right. We've still got the vampire to get, but we've also got rings on the map as well. So straight away, you want to head up to this, and you're looking for, it doesn't matter if you don't get one straight away. However, I would look at restarting if you don't, because you're going to need one or the other. You don't need both. It's better to get both, the Lancet and the Laurel. We'll go, there you go, Lancet. It doesn't matter too much. The Laurel, though, does give you extra survivability when it comes to death. And there we go, we've got Laurel straight away. So you've got that survivability. So now we can just sort of look at weapons. Getting them upgraded, and you want to upgrade the I don't really want any of these. We could re-roll. I'm not going to be able to get the Bible if I go for that. Do we need the Bible though? We don't need the Bible. Right, okay, so we'll go for the birds and the guns, and then later on we'll look at the Bible. So what this, before in the game there was no evolution for the Laurel or the Lancet, so they just sort of froze in time. Now what they do is you can evolve them with the rings and also the runes that you get on this. And I believe if I get them the right way round, so the Lancet halves enemies' energy every time it hits. So before, when you were doing, there was the Clarissa glitch where you just stood up in the top corner of the map. So just concentrating because we've got it on hyper mode. We do want Bracer, so we'll take that. Try and get your passives first, as daft as that sounds. Once you've got a couple of weapons online, that's why I choose Pugnala, because she's got good starting weapons. Try and get a couple of decent passives online, so cooldown and overall speed are fantastic. And then the other ones, try not to get the red book. You don't particularly need because there's one on this map. So if you can get all your 6 Passives online, by the time you get there, you're golden. We've got the major weapons, so we'll just sort of, I don't know, Bible or the bird, whichever comes first. So do passively be mining gems. So as I was saying, so the laurel, when that evolves, I believe is we get the Tiragasu as well, so we've got an extra revive there, and that allows us to evolve as guns. It only allows you to take a maximum of 10 damage, so it stops death from one hitting you, but it also does damage as well. And then the Lancer will just half, every time it hits an enemy, it will just half the health. So whereas before, if Death had like millions and millions of health, you could be stood there all day and there was no real way to kill him. You had to sort of like cheese him, glitch him. But now it actually makes it viable to kill. So you just want to be mindful of time, but also just try and get a few levels to your weapons until we get over to this left hand side, and then you basically want to be hitting probably not matter too much passive wise. I mean, anything, like I said, we've got the bracer, which is good. We will get the red book regardless. Probably want the chest, golden chest, which is there. Fantastic for when we evolve our weapons. And other than that, we're pretty good to go. What it will do is spawn a couple of new types of enemies when you get close. We're 3 minutes away from the rings. Not too worried about a chest yet. What you do have to take into consideration is with these new items as well, you do have to level them up as well. So keep that in mind when you pick them up. I could do with another passive that's not the red book. Maybe a tracked orb. Spinning should be nice. There is a character that will go for XP gain again here. There is a character that does start with the Lancet that you can unlock, so that's another option as well, but obviously you don't get your second weapon, so I think you just choose whoever you're partial to. I'll go with Ebony Wings again. And then we're just going to start locking these items. There will be new enemies that spawn, like cloak typed enemies, when you get close to the pickups, so you do have to be mindful of them because they are quite strong. I got everything that I need. You'll see the enemy spawn now because I got a bit too close. Here he is. We will go for Candelabra. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait for one more passive and then we'll roll for the extra one. Unless we get the bird. We'll go for, get the guns leveled up a little bit. There we go, we like those. Not quite kicking out the damage that we want just yet. Pentagram would be nice, but no, we'll go for the XP gains. Again, because you're going to need, for the amount of leveling that you're going to need to do. So we want either luck or spinach to drop. I suppose we could go for max health, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll go for the health just as a buffer. Pick up the cooldown. protection there. And then we just want to start now. Head left, get the ring. That'll give us some more cooldown. Obviously it doesn't double stack, you don't get two of the same item. And we'll get the ring, which will spawn another baddie. And then we need to start now heading right to do the same again, because you do need to double dip on the items. Just be careful of the cloaks. So we have got a few of them spawned now. And we just killed one. Chests, like I say, normally you'd save to revive, evolve, but at this stage we've got so much going on. It would have been nice to get some luck to roll the chest, because we've got so many items now. To level up, you could, in theory, just go for one if you're a bit uncomfortable, like either the rings or the other item. It's just slipped my mind what it's called. But you've obviously got to get your Lancer up there, your Laurel up there, and then your rings and your runes upgraded as well. So we're just going to head right as fast as we can. I'm hoping to get some XP into my guns so we can drop another weapon in. I ideally want the Bible and potentially, we didn't get the attract orb, so probably the axe. And because of your speed, obviously, at the 10-minute mark, you don't have to put the hyper modes on either, hurry mode, whatnot. We'll go for more XP again, we'll get the guns leveled up. We're not going to go for the pentagram yet, because we don't want to risk any XP loss. Just mindful of them cloaks when you're dodging in and out. And then just keep moving. Guns, oh, I don't think that's both of them leveled yet. That we get in there. Once the guns are online, you're pretty golden anyway. Especially with Laurel and the passive buffs of the other items as well. But we do need to start making moves over to that right hand side sooner rather than later. Oh, so they do hurt, look. But we have got health regen and the Schmeat there, so we'll go for we'll get some effects lasting longer. I'm going to go for the chest just to check, see if I have got my guns leveled. Ah, perfect. Lancer and the bird, so we take those. We haven't got a second bird yet, which we ideally need. Just be careful here. Just be careful. So we'll go for Tagliaga, that's what they're called, just to get that health regen going again. Go for a revive just in case. I mean, we've got about 5 or 6 revives now, which we're going to need in a minute. Just got to watch out for them cloaks. Silver ring. We'll go for the bird here though. We should have gone for the ring, but we need a little bit of damage output because we've not got the spinach. We'll go for the guns again. Again, laurel would have been fairly ideal for the protection, but hopefully it'll be alright. You just got to keep swimming. This stage we'll go with the guns again. We will go for the guns again there. Just try and get them up level 8 and then everything else. Just keep an eye on your map in case any meat drops, because you will start clearing enemies and candles. And we just want to run over and get them rings as fast as we can. We have wasted a little bit of time here. It's about this point where you ideally want both. 15 minutes. No later than, and then you can concentrate. Now there is a chest we've just dropped. I'm going to risk it and go back for it because it's not too far. And there we go again, a big 3 chest, so we're good again, we're in good stead. Let me just check the volume mixer here because you're probably all getting deafened. There we go. And what did we get from there? So we got guns, bracer and a pigeon. At this point we will go for some health again. And we're almost at a good evolution as well. This is going to... There we go, screen wipe. We can go back for another chest and hopefully another one in a second. Just be mindful in our areas like that with the cloaks where they are. So we've got the guns evolved now, fantastic. So now we can go for a little bit more survival if we wish. Go for the base speed, get them up. That's going to be absolutely perfect as well. We'll go for lasting effects here. Go for a health P recovery. And we should now be moving towards a lot. There we go. So this is going to be fantastic as well. So just be mindful what you've got. So health pickups are going to be good. Now this is where I'd usually go for this, but we haven't got the birds unlocked, but we've got the guns. So what I'll do, I'm still going to get it though, or am I? Yes, I am. And what you'll notice now is we've got extra guns and extra pigeons, so everything's duplicated. Here, I don't think lightning's too bad to have. We don't want the wand. I could have done with the Bibles. We'll go with lightning and then we'll try and pull the Bible last. But just keep swimming. Get that XP. We should be hitting ridiculously hard now anyway because of the duplication. Once we get some cooldown speed and duration going, like, our weapons are just going to be up constantly. So again, just chuck it on your rings. Golden mask, don't really need it, but more gold the merrier. We are going to hit the vampire chest next. Get character unlocked. 12 minutes, we're in good stead. That's another chest which we are going to go back for. Only a single spinner there. Unfortunate. But we need them upgrades flying up. And we've still got the other part of each to go for. So whenever they pop up at this stage, I would be choosing one or the other now. Cooldown, speed, Lancer. Get your Laurel up as well, your rings, Laurel, Flex, ring again, Pigeon. There we go, and that's just because we just hit like a massive XP gem boost, and then when you'll just jump up. There we go again, we've got another egg there, so we'll go for every wings there, and that's another egg. Now we should just be absolutely wrecking it, Ralph. Here's your vampire chest, so just stand in the middle, wipe everything out. No qualms there. Pop the chest. And the princess is in another castle. Random joins the survivors. So that's basically, if you don't know what to do, why not pick a random character? I'll pick you up there first. I don't think we've got anything to evolve just yet. No. So we want to get us birds done. So we can get rid of them. There's another cloak. Have we walked past one? Yes, we have. There we go. And where are we at? So 13 minutes with plenty of time. So we've got plenty of time to go. Plenty of enemies. Pick this final ring up. And then you're at a stage where you can really put your controller down then. Where are you? Can't see you. There you are. So now we can upgrade both of these. And live happily ever after. There we go. As soon as they pop up, one or the other. So we've got one done. That's good. Go for the pigeons. And you just become absolutely godlike. Another chest there. We'll wait though until we've got at least the birds leveled, and then we can go for another weapon. Not actually sure what at this stage. We'll get the birds there. We should have gone for the ring, but I thought we were both done now. And then you're just an absolute rainbow. Gold ring. Insane. We've got a bit more speed there. Almost there on the rings and whatnot as well. There's going to be another chest in a second. Why not get some area of attack up as well? It's another chest. Get as much as you can to level 8. Because you're going to need them chests to evolve. Not like we're going to struggle. There we go. And then you'll just see the absolute ridiculousness that happens. Again, you don't have to do this on the library again as well, for those that are wondering. But however, it's just one of them that it's just easy done. It becomes an easy farming level. I think we've got 3 chests, so that's some good evolutions there to be had. And a tractor would have been nice. That's what we're looking for there. Just don't think my rings are leveled, so... Oh, picked it up anyway by accident. And there we go, there's one evolution, so the maximum damage we can now receive is 10, so it's like, and what? Nothing's going to get near us, nothing's going to hit us, we're not going to die from death. We can just go and evolve everything else now, because I think we're at full cap. And then, there we go, so there's his birds done as well, so we can pick up one more weapon. Don't know what. We're just an absolute raging ball of brown fur. And colour. Go for the Bible just for the lols. Why not? Ring. Vandalier. Vandalier is your new bird, so you do have to level that up again as well. Did not need that at all. And then we got a big 3 spinner there. Gold, Bible and a heart. Another Bible, and I think now his rings are leveled as well. You can see underneath all this, you can see the lancet popping off as well. Let's go with the Bible. You could really just stand here forever and that's it now. Not really got much to worry about. Just run around and collect your gems, but to be fair, where's the fun in that? So hopefully we get his evolution now. I think I've... Yes, there we go. So there you go as well. So evolved Clock Lancer, so halves enemies' health. So even now with death, we should be borderline unkillable. Everything that it hits is just going to be get its health halved, as it were. So it don't matter how many billions of healths he's got, as it were. The only thing that would be nice on top of here as well is a pentagram, which we can't get. But I mean, I've got 20 minutes left, 10 minutes left of just absolute being a menace. So I'll wait till we get his Bible, and then what I'll do is I'll pause the game, and then we'll come back just as death spawns. The only other thing that we're going to pick up now is our third arcane as well, which, depending what you've got, it doesn't really matter. So I don't think we've got anything too great at the minute. So we'll level 8 the Bible. And then this is it. 10 minutes of 10 minutes of pretty colours looking at your screen. So there's another boss, so that'll be his chest. And this should be this will either be the arcane or the Bible evolution. I don't think we're ready for the arcane yet, because we're still early in. Yep, Bible evolution. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to pause the video here, and then we'll come back as death spawn, so you're not watching 10 minutes of pretty colours on the screen. So be back shortly. So we're back again, guys. We're back to the last couple minutes of the game. We've got everything leveled up here. I've just picked up my final arcane, which, to be fair, I haven't got that many unlocked on this account anyway, so it's pretty much irrelevant. Sitting at level 140, and obviously you can see the waves are just not really getting in at all. We've obviously got the health regen. We've got the half health stuff, we've got the pigeons flying around, we've got both sets of guns flying around, the Bible flying around. Nothing's going to get near us. The maximum damage we can take is 10. So there's not really a lot that can hit us now. I'd say death usually spawns. So I've just had a sandwich, I've got hiccups. Death usually spawns with 1.2 million health, and then for every level he gets something like, I think it's 600,000 health points or something per level. So at a level 150, 140, it's just like, wow, insane. However, because of the Lancet and its ability, it's just going to half it and half it and half it every time it hits. So in no time at all, it's going to be absolutely, you know, my phone went wild then. It's just going to be no problem in regards to his health whatsoever. Plus with the guns doubled up, the birds doubled up, the Bible hitting, you know, the Laurel, the Lancet, everything just all marked into one. He's not going to be able to hit us. And hopefully we can delete him from existence. And then you have one of the more powerful. He used to be just ridiculously powerful in game, but there are other characters out there now which are just absolutely insane. There is the fire thing down at the bottom right hand corner as well. Here he is. Well, somewhere in here. He's a death. There he is. He's just frozen in time. He will teleport eventually, but we're not too bothered. You just lock him here. Oh no, he's teleported. Oh no, what, oh no. What have we got up here? I don't know, shall we level up as well? all that'll do is you'll just see our gold going absolutely wild in the top right hand corner of the screen, because I've just put it on every time we level. It just it gives us an instant gold. Like, so there we go again, that'll just hit, so that's his heart health halved again. So within a couple of minutes, it shouldn't really matter if he's got, you know, like 10 million health, it was 5 and 2.5 and whatnot, so we should wreck it Ralph. There he is, he's dead. And the crowd went wild. There you go, we just you've beat death, ladies and gentlemen, much better than the previous way of how you had to do it. You've got white death now approaching us, and this sort of moves to the end game. You can't do nothing at this stage, you will just die. There's no point in reviving, there's nothing you can do against it until sort of again later in the game. You class as the end boss if you like. So we quit there and we'll have 6 unlocks. So we've reached 31st minute. We've unlocked Llama as a character because we had the course. We've unlocked another banish. And another banish. We've unlocked Gallo as a character and Ivano as well. So some nice unlocks in there, and Discord Gold as well. And obviously some achievements. So that's it, guys. That is how you beat death. It's really simple to do now. You should start racking up some good gold now. Put in your banishers. Character-wise as well, you'll start noticing now. Here we go. We'll unlock death for you. Look, there he is. Boom. His stats are absolutely insane. He gets a really good starter weapon. So that's it. So on to the next, guys. We'll go and sort of kill what's classed as the real endgame boss, if you like, and then we'll just move on to challenges, and I'll show you how to unlock some of the more secret characters. So I hope you've liked the series so far. We finally got there. Enjoy the World Cup tonight. Thumbs up for the video. Comment down below what you want to see from me next. Subscribe if you haven't. And other than that, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, everybody.